Well, we took our time to set up a committee, 2 committees in fact. One of them made up of security experts and others, including some journalists, and another committee which was made up of professionals in the mining sector, were to basically do a complete review with information from the field. It was very clear that the licenses from December 7 up were done in a rush without due diligence, and in some cases, some of the reports in the interim reports was that some of these communities that are supposed to be impacted were not engaged as required by law. So it was very, very clear that there has to be a restart on those aspects. But we also thought it was important that even though the overall small-scale mining licenses across border are also fraught with so many problems, there was the need to have, the committee had recommended a complete revocation. But after a complete discussion, it was very clear that we still needed to set up a technical team, and that's why today we did that, to basically review and validate all those existing licenses as we go forward. Remember, we are dealing with all these multiple challenges with illegal mining activities, with illegal activities in our forests as well, with the destruction of our water bodies. And we are confronted with this fight to make sure we do reforestation in degraded lands and bring back our waters from brown to blue. The last thing we want is to make sure that people who have licenses are also adding to the problem. We need to really sanitize the licensing regime and make sure that those who have licenses are also playing by the rules. And it's very clear that that is not happening. And so this will be an opportunity for us. For example, I think you were going to ask the follow-up, what are some of the specific violations? I've given you one. Yeah. Multiple licenses have been given to people who have not even bothered to follow up on renewals, follow up on their EPA renewals. Some of them are completely violating the rules in terms of mining beyond the boundaries that they've been given and destroying, entering into water bodies. The whole processes and the guidelines they've been given is complete violations. They are basically engaged in illegal activities. And so...
And these only affect those licenses issued post December 7?
Well, the post-December, it's obvious to me that the post-December 7th, if you look at the quantum of licenses and the rush within which those licenses were given, it was obvious that the time period needed to basically do all the processes and go through the validation process